Welcome back to the Master and None, where if you are looking for expert advice, you are in the wrong place, my friend. Today, we are going to talk about chicken predators. Why? Because I have them. So right now, you can see there's all the girls down there eating their breakfast. Yep, there's the girls and the boy eating all that. Well, so what I got here came out this morning. And I had a trail of feathers that came from inside the coop, comes out, goes down past here. And you know, I'm not any master detective, but I was able to follow this trail and came up and even had a few feathers stuck up here. It's like it came right up the pole, and then it went out, came down that pole. And the trail got real hot, and this is where I found the carcass of a mostly eaten chicken. The cool part here, this is the one that I found. I'm actually missing 3 chickens. Lost 3 chickens. I actually think I lost 1 yesterday while they were out free ranging, and then I lost 2 last night to something that crawled up and over my chicken run. Now, I normally have a top on the chicken run, but this winter, the snow kind of took it out, and I haven't fixed it yet. So it will be time to redo that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to put a chicken wire top on this. When it comes to predators and chickens, you got to kind of take it seriously. And really, what happens with most people who do chickens is you start out, you get your chickens, you put them out there, you think you got a fairly secure thing, you got chicken wire up or something, and then your chickens die, and then you make it stronger, and then your chickens die, and then you make it stronger, until you end up with Fort Knox. So what I have here is my run is covered in hardwire cloth, which really for the most part keeps most stuff out. I don't do hardwire cloth on the top generally because you don't usually need that much, because things are going to crawl up in it. We're going to see what I got though. Things generally, you don't have that problem. Most stuff won't crawl up this high. Out here, I'm not sure exactly what's doing it. I lost 3 chickens in a matter of 24 hours. I do have bobcats out here. That might be what's doing it. Also could be just a really big raccoon. I've caught possums out here too. Possums are, they will kill chickens. So it could be any of those things. So I've got my traps out. So I got a few traps out. I have not had a lot of luck trapping. I trapped a few possums, but I just seem to still, unless I just fortify the heck out of stuff, things just still seem to die. So I got a couple traps. Got a couple traps out. Seeing if I can't, it's not the best placed right now, but see if we can't catch whatever's doing this. But the best thing we can do is to just fortify this thing to no end. So for my last video where I was soaking food storage, that's what that is. We got some food storage soaking right there. Got to go put that away. Turns out the chickens don't really seem to like the food storage carrots. I don't know if you can tell. But the biggest thing here, the biggest line of defense is not going to be the run. It has to be the coop. And right now, my blaring hole is obviously the chicken door. So I'm going to reinstall my automatic chicken door today. That needs to go back in. And the reason that's not in right now is because it broke. And I had to fix it, so I got it fixed. Should be working in, so I'm going to reinstall the automatic chicken door. Now that will open and close at night. The one I have is not solar, that's why I have a line going out here. It is a plug-in chicken door, and it's on a timer, so I just have it close at like 9 o'clock at night, and then it opens at 6 o'clock in the morning. And that seems to be the absolute best, but I do want the run to be as secure as possible, because obviously stuff's coming in the run, and I did lose a chicken in the middle of the day while they were out yesterday. The other thing is I've got to have a top. I have to get that fixed because we get red-tailed hawks out here, and red-tailed hawks love chickens. So I got to make sure I get that figured out. I got to get the top on it. So we'll see if I can get that done, and maybe we'll get a little update after it's all finished. So for you guys, it's been like a moment. For me, it's been a couple of days. So we got the top installed on the coop. This is just number 2 chicken wire. I would not recommend this stuff for if you're doing the side of your coop. This is not strong enough. For the top of the coop, it'll work just fine. My biggest concern coming in the top around here is hawks, and this will stop them from coming through. That is the most that is important. The most important thing I've done, though, to fortify against predators here is that I have installed an automatic chicken door. So the way this works is that when nighttime comes around, I have this thing pre-programmed, and when night comes around, this door automatically closes. That way I don't have to come out here and shut the coop and open the coop. Now it closes really slowly on purpose. That's so you don't kill a chicken. I will admit, as slow as this has closed, I have got a chicken caught in this, and that was rather interesting to get him out. But yeah, so that thing works, does its deal. It opens, it closes. So I just set this to automatic, and it'll do its thing, and that'll keep my ladies from getting killed. Now this is my super high-tech waterproofing system, and I gotta find the lid for it or I'm gonna be in trouble, because otherwise I'm just gonna have my electronics chilling there in the gross. Gonna get wet. So chickens are all happy. I haven't lost any recently. We're still feeding them food storage because I'm cheap. But I did catch, oh, you don't get to come in. If we wander down here to this trap down here, I did catch a possum in here the other day. And I would, if I'd have been smart, I would have filmed that critter. But we caught a possum. It has been relocated. It's no longer a problem. So I still got my traps out. Haven't seen anything else recently. But other than that, we're pretty good. So, good news is, looks like I just had some bees move in to the old bee house. There you go, little bunny in the yard there. I don't know how well you can see them, but they seem to come hang out in my yard because it's usually long and I don't mow it that well. But here's the most exciting news. Looks like I'm a beekeeper again. The bees have moved back in. I just kind of left that up knowing that there would be a possibility I'd get some bees moved in. So that'll probably be my next video. Last year I lost 4 beehives to yellow jackets. That was the craziest thing ever. So I didn't buy any this year. I kind of hoped to catch a swarm, and looks like they just came to me. So that's pretty awesome. I'm sweaty, I'm gross. Been inside a chicken coop, so that's always good. But until next time, later, Gator.